built the Parthenon? Slaves! Who built America?
Motherfucker, you.
This is your song. Thank you. Slaves! Thank you. Slaves!
I'm glad people see you for what you are.
This is your song, thank you.
I'm here in Croatia with two of the most racist motherfuckers I could find. Of course, it would be the only white people I'm hanging out with. They're talking about, man, you gotta hear this song about slaves. What the fuck I want to hear a song about slaves? And over here dancing and shit to it. I'm just like, this ain't funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. People, I'm hanging out with Nicky Poo. Yeah, that's what you get for playing a song about slaves to me. You Nicky Poo tonight.
Nicky Poontang.
No, you ain't. I didn't see no Poontang for you tonight. The only Poontang I see is in front of me right now. And I'm here with my new friend who I've been hanging out for a couple of days. Now, I'm going to let you say your name because I'm not going to fuck it up.
Oh, which one? The...
Say the hardest one.
Okay, so...
The one that you, like, spit when you say it.
Well, my full name would be Aljaž Lavrencic, so try saying that.
No, I won't try saying that. Not even one.
He could be so smooth saying that's in America. It's like, my name's Aljaž.
I know. My name's Aljaž. I mean, you sound like a spy. You sound like somebody that James Bond would be trying to kill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I would be the villain. That would be awesome.
You would be the villain. You... Go ahead.
Yeah, the cue would be like, hey, you need to stop this guy, Aljaž Lavrencic. He's a dangerous criminal. A Russian spy, even.
See, when you say that, it just sounds like me when I'm choking. when I'm spitting up snot and shit.
Yeah.
But so how you, what have I been calling you all night is...
Oh, yeah, well, Dank, that's my spill name.
Yes.
But, it's actually pronounced Dancor, but... every English-speaking person so far has always called me Dankor, so let's just stick with that.
I know, we pretty much gave you a Star Wars name. Yeah. Send him to the Dankor pit. Yeah. So my man here is from Slovenia. Now, if you were over in America, what would everybody call you to make it easy? What'd you tell me to call you?
Probably tell them to just call me Al or something, because that would be the first two letters of my name. I also, when I was younger, I made a CD, and it was all flavors, as in a big A, a small L, and then another big L.
Okay, I don't know what the hell you're talking about right now.
It's like with my schoolmate J-Lo, it's the same thing was with me.
You went to school with J-Lo?
Yeah, I went to school with J-Lo.
Jennifer Lopez, really?
Yeah. Man,
wow.
She was fine.
Shit, I didn't know that. I know she went to school in Slovenia.
Yes.
Is that
Not many people do.
Eating all that Slovenian food, is that where it gave her that ass?
Yeah. Most likely, yeah.
Are all women in Slovenia like that?
No, actually, no women in Slovenia are like that. Yeah, if you ask me, they're prettier, so...
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then I need to come to... Why are we here?
Yeah.
Yeah, why are we here? Why don't we go to Slovenia?
Well, I don't know. We can go to Slovenia if we want to.
It's an hour and a half away. How come we don't go there?
Well, we can always go, I can show you around.
I would love to go. I'm here until Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, well...
Nah. Like, if I went to Slovenia, how easy would it be to get back? Or would I be stranded there for the next, year?
Well, you shouldn't be stranded, but it's like, if you take the train, that will take you like...
There's a train that goes from Croatia to Slovenia?
Yes, from Zagreb to Ljubljana.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's from one capital to the other. And it's like,
are you taking the train back?
Yes.
Maybe I'll go.
Well, sure,
Maybe I'll go and come back on Tuesday.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not? I'm here. Shit, why not? You said women are that cool over there.
Yeah.
So when you go there, do the women...
like Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, do they have big asses? See, I don't know how better to describe this. I'm a black man. I love a lot of ass on them. No, I don't want to feed to any more stereotypes that you guys have anymore. No. Like you laugh at this fucking song about slaves. Let me tell you what happened. Well, everybody knows Nick Hodges, and now my man Al over here. I'm just gonna say Al if that's okay.
Sure, fine.
You guys are cool. Nick he's okay, but Al, you're pretty cool, man. But I've been here in Croatia since oh Jesus, when did I get here? This is the trip that I'd made the 30-hour drive for. And I got here, and I've been drunk every night since I've been here. In fact, I don't even know why we're doing this podcast right now because I'm fucking drunk as hell. No, I said I'm going back to my hotel, and you guys said, well, can we do a recording? And I said, you can do whatever you want to. And you've been following me ever since. You have not left. So,
you know what? We were supposed to have
and it's 5 a.m.
We were were supposed to have a quiet night tonight. You know, we were supposed to be like, hey, let's have like a cup of coffee and just chill out. And what do you know? Like it's fucking 5 in the morning, and we had some shitty Slavic music at this club. And, oh, Christ.
Oh, Ben, well, you know what? It's been cool. So I came here to spend New Year's with my man, Nick. I see a lot of people saying, why are you in Croatia? Well, I came to Croatia one time before to see a friend. And then this time I was coming in for London because we're going to do a London spill party or get together, whatever you want to call it, whatever these things are. But you said, I'm going to be in Croatia. And I said, well, I've been there before. Why don't I just come there and spend New Year's and see what it's like? And then we can go back to London and do the thing there.
And plus, there's some Croatian spill members that we know that are on the site. But surprisingly, there are more Croatian spill members than we thought there were. Like, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. People, we're just going to give you an update on what the trip has been like and how pleased we are with how people show up for these things. So look, out of all the places you can go to, what would make people think that there would be people interested in this website in Croatia? You know, or Slovenia. And my man Al came an hour and a half from Slovenia here to Croatia, which is not a big drive, but still, the fact that there's somebody in Slovenia, even one person that likes to say. So,
well, there's also Snoopy, but
Snoopy, yeah.
He ain't here, so we ain't talking shit.
Okay, 2 people. Then yeah, he was the main one talking about, I'm gonna show up and have a party there. I'm gonna be what you got. He hasn't shown up yet. But so who cares? We've had plenty of people here. So I finally came in after that, and everybody knows the story about the 30-hour drive from Austin to New York so I could catch a flight here because my flight got canceled. Well, I got here, and it has not been disappointing. It has been what I thought it would be, which is drunk every night and waking up with a fucking hangover. But here's what we did. We let people know, like, so Nick, you and I were just planning on just having like a New Year's together. We're like, hey man, we'll go out and have some drinks and, you know, say Happy New Year's to each other and then we'll see what happens.
We thought maximum like 2 people would show up.
Yeah, we thought that 2 people would show up, and I know you're going to say, well, how many people showed up? We're going to be like 6. Now, but you're probably saying to yourself, 6, that ain't shit. But for Croatia, yeah, that's more people than we thought. So, and especially at the spur of the moment announcement. So we had 6 kids show up to hang out, and 7 if you count the 12-year-old kid who showed up with his mom who wanted an autograph. His mom didn't want an autograph, but that kid wanted an autograph. Jan.
I think so. That kid was waiting there for like for an hour, more than an hour for you to turn up because I was going through the area trying to find some clubs nearby. And I just remember seeing that kid there like waiting. I was like, no, that can't be a kid waiting, you know, for the spill get together. Well,
I showed up. The funny thing about it is I showed up and the kid like said, can I have an autograph? And I was like, oh, you're the kid that asked for the autograph. So I wrote the autograph on his for him on a piece of paper that he brought. And then I looked up and he had his mother behind me, and his mother's looking at me like I'm Michael Jackson, like I'm about to kidnap this kid and fuck him, you know. Because she looked at me and she kind of gave me this look like, thank you for not running off with him. You know? And I thought that was kind of cool. So after I signed the autograph for the kid, I met like 6 other people who showed up, and these guys are very cool.
You mean crazy?
I'm trying to be nice. You said it, I didn't.
No, I mean like crazy in a good way, but like they had, let's just say they had a high energy about them. You know.
Let's just say that people turn into alcoholics at a very early age here in Croatia, or get a high tolerance for alcoholism.
But I didn't get the crazy vibe from them actually. I mean, they seemed like normal guys to me. No, because the crazy ones, this tonight, like. The crazy ones hit rock bottom because they burnt out. I mean, like when we were saying goodbye to them during the night of the spill party on New Year's Eve, it's like, man, you better not pussy out. We're gonna be drinking tomorrow. We do not.
It was Matthew. Matthew was we hung out. I'm not gonna say all the guys' name, but there was one guy named Matthew, and what we did was we decided to go to a bar where we'd spend New Year's because everything is either some people put in reservations and it was crowded and it was cold outside, so we got tired of walking around. So I just said, Nick, you said, well, here's this bar. You got to pay a fee to get in, but we can spend all night here. And we did. And we went there, and I went ahead and bought like a bottle of Jack for everybody, and we bought some beers and whatnot. But there was this guy, Matthew, who was just kind of like, he disappeared for 20 minutes. And came back talking about, I'm so fucked up. Now, I don't know what he did in like 20 minutes to get that fucked up. But he showed back up, and and I believe him because he was like kind of stumbling, and he was staggering and couldn't stand up straight. And on top of that, he continued to drink a bottle of Jack. Like he would just keep pouring, like no Coke, just Jack. Whoa. Yeah, and he got to a point where every other word was motherfucker. Yeah, he would look at us and because I told him, I said, hey guys, I like you guys, and when you're drunk, you love everybody. I'm just like, man, you guys are my new best friends. And so I was just saying, let's hang out tomorrow night. I was like, yeah, man, don't y'all pussy out on me tomorrow night. All right, let's hang out. And he just ran with, man, motherfucker, don't you pussy out on anybody. You don't pussy, you fucking pussy. Don't you pussy out on any, you motherfucking pussy. And tonight they were like, yeah, he didn't get home till 6 in the evening the next day because they went to a party, and that dude threw up all over himself, and he continued to drink after he left from us. And so, yeah, that guy kept drinking and drinking, so he didn't show back up, man. He was the one that was talking the loudest, and that's always the loudest one that you like thinking, this motherfucker's gonna get in trouble tonight, and he's not gonna show up.
He's not gonna last long, pretty much.
Because he was gonna be sick with us, and I told you out in the street, I said, you know what I'm gonna do with this guy? I'm in another country. I don't know what to do with him if he passes out. I'm gonna prop him up in the corner and put coats over him, leave a little hole for his mouth to breathe, and the management will be discovering him around like noon the next day. So, we had a good time with those guys though, man. It's been fun. It's like I said, it's like going on 6 a.m. We've walked almost halfway back to the hotel. I know they're looking at us like we're a bunch of gay guys because we, like I left the hotel alone. I come back like with 2 more guys with me. But it's just been real cool being able to know that there are people from another country who are looking at what we do and are willing to come out and hang out with us. I mean, whoever would have thought, again, being in Croatia, that there would be that many people that want to come and hang out. And then you're drove from Slovenia, man, and all night you've been telling me shit that I don't even remember saying.
Oh yeah, well, I have sort of a good memory for that kind of things.
No, you do. No, you would all night. You were quoting shit from the website, and I was just like, you really like that fucking website.
Yes, I do. But well, it's like the things that I find really funny, I actually try to memorize, and I will listen to them over and over again until I know exactly what you said, because I just find it funny. And when I remember it, it's like, oh, well, that happened. Well, that was funny. Haha.
When did you? How long has it been since you discovered the site?
I have no idea actually. I should check my page, I guess, but a couple of years, I guess. I think
we were speaking about it earlier in the club, and you said around about 2008, which is when I think discovered the website as well.
So about the same time.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, that is amazing, man.
Yeah.
And so all the way over here, halfway across the world in Slovenia, and you've been watching the site.
Yes.
That is very impressive. That's very flattering.
Here's a question. When you started going on the site, was it before there were 10,000 members?
Oh.
Was it just after?
Does he get a prize or something if that's the case?
I was a 10,000 member.
You were exactly okay, because that was around the time of the first spill party in Austin, Texas, because you celebrated you just hit 10,000.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Gay was going on about, we need to have a spill party in Texas. No, you said you were going to have one if we hit 10,000 members.
And that's what we did.
And they held you up to it. So,
yeah. And we did it. So
I joined before that actually, because I remember the talk about the party.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've been around for a while. You're hardcore,
yeah.
man.
And that was when I started the London spill party, because I was thinking, oh, fuck off, Renegade. If you're going to have a spill party in America, I want to have one in London, so...
Well, you did it, man. And now we're on our way to London for the 8th of January to have our get-together there, which I think will be like more people than we've had before. Because these things start out small and they kind of grow bigger and bigger, wherever we go. But I tell you, it's, like I said, it's just been so cool to... listen, I was telling you guys tonight, it's been amazing to me that I have a job where I can actually travel around the world and actually just say, like I'm going down the street, just like, hey, I'm going to a bar, come hang out. And it's me, I come to Croatia like, hey, I'm going to be at a bar, come on and hang out. And people actually show up. And that's what it's kind of been like. I mean, it's, I think I'm coming back in the summer to, go to the coast with some of these guys that I've met here. So I've been, making friends all around the world. And, the other night, Al, you were talking about like, man, what did you think? Did you think I'm some kind of asshole or something?
Why?
Well, because you were just kind of like, I sat down with you and you just laid back. I didn't think we'd be able to talk as much as we do. I'm like, well, I'm not.
The first day I came
The first day you came over.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, It's like I said before. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be like this because I figured that, at least judging by myself, if I was from, let's say, Croatia and I was a fan, and Croatia is not a small country to say, it has plenty of people.
It's about the size of Austin, where I'm from.
Well, okay.
As population wise, it has like close, if not a million people or so.
In Zagreb.
In Zagreb, yeah. I'm sorry, not the whole country, Croatia, but here in Zagreb, yeah. Here in Zagreb, it's kind of like the Zagreb is the capital of Croatia, and the city here is about the size of Austin, I think. So, I mean, but in Croatia, what would you say the size of Croatia is?
Oh man, I really rather not. I don't want to make a fool of myself.
Okay, well you can't. You've already done it several times tonight, as we all have.
It's very small, but and it has a population of 4 million. So.
Okay, so it is pretty small.
Yeah, Slovenia has a population of 2 million, so it's
it does.
even smaller.
Well, it's
they're all former states of ex-Yugoslavia. So
yeah. No, it's pretty nice over here, man. Everybody keeps saying that this is the new Italy or the place to go, especially in the summertime.
But in the summertime, it's absolutely gorgeous. I think they refer to it to Croatia, especially down the coast. It's the pearl of the Adriatic. It's got like 1,000 uninhabited islands just off the coast that you can go, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And unfortunately, more Austrian and British tourists are finding that out each year, and they're just turning it into like a new Ibiza. So
yeah, because somebody was telling me that they're just partying every night.
Yeah. Which is kind of good, but it loses that that nice quality about it at the same time.
Well, that whole thing of when you're undiscovered, you're going someplace where there's just not a lot of people.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's special to you.
Well, it makes it special, but also it's just less polluted. I mean, less people come there diluting what's special about it. And once it turns into a big tourist thing, everything becomes cheesy.
Yeah.
So, you start trying to cater to a more wider population of people. Which
it kind of like when I first went to Niagara Falls in Canada. Because what I saw of Niagara Falls was the picture of the beautiful waterfalls, and I go there, and it's really tacky with this like little small casinos and little theme park. It's just turned this nice little town that used to be Niagara and turned into what can I say, a shithole. I just did not.
Well, I've never been in Niagara Falls.
Yeah, I was in the Canadian side, but just how they transformed the town into just this really tacky mini Vegas.
I always wanted to go over in a barrel. Like you hear about those people going over Niagara Falls in a barrel?
Only in cartoons.
Well, I'll be perfect for that. Man, yeah, but I think that's why it would be cool for me to come back and do that and hang out on the coast before it becomes just way too touristy. Even though I know I'm a tourist, but I'm hanging out with people who.
It's only started within the last 5 years. Is that safe to say? Yeah.
Okay.
And, so kind of, it's a good idea to start kind of next year. I mean, like the Austrians have already rediscovered the coast, and so not far behind are the Italians. So
I can't wait to see the comments on this podcast. I'm from Austria, and I am very much offended that you think that.
Well, you know what? Fuck you. If you we've offended
me a problem.
Yeah, exactly. We've offended everybody else. So time we got to the Austrians.
True. And I mean, like the Austrians, the first place they go is always the nude beaches for some reason. Like it's only Austrians down there. Like,
yeah, no, it's going to be a cool place to go, and that's the other thing about traveling. Meeting people. I mean, I'm the kind of person where when I meet somebody, it might be the first time. You don't know. I might be friends with you for life. You might never see me again. But one of the things that's going to happen is you're going to feel like you've known me for a while because I'm just cool like that. I remember when Nick first, and I've told this story before. I met Nick like 2 years ago, and I remember walking away and Nick had this tear in his eye. Like, I guess I'm never going to see you again.
Every time you tell the story, it's like more and more bullshit comes from you.
That's not bullshit, man. You just don't remember. It's been so long. It's okay. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to remember for you. So,
honestly, like this guy comes from Texas to little old England, and then
little old England, yeah.
Yeah, and he's just like, and for one party you arrange, and you're like, of course, I'm thinking I was never going to see him again. It's just like,
yeah.
Because I figured he was a busy guy, and and what do you know?
And I'm poor.
He stuck around. He definitely stuck around.
That's what he thought. He's like, I didn't think he told me.
I can't get rid of him. I'm just like, He's like, "Hey Nick, what are you doing for Christmas?" I'm gonna be in Croatia with my family. He's like, "Oh, can I come?"
I didn't say that shit.
you
No,
did.
I didn't. Bullshit. You fuck you. You know, you don't tell the truth, man. Like I tell the truth about you. Don't do this to me. Come on, man. Tell people how you begged me to be here. I told you, said Nick, I'd rather be here
I was
spending time. I got
Corey, I know Croatia isn't your style exactly.
exactly.
Please.
I said, Nick, my mother.
Please drive for 30 hours.
I did this for you because you begged me, man. You know, Nick told me. Nick said, please, Corey, come over here. You know, it'd be so great if you showed up. I got nothing better to do. And he even told me, he's like, man, look, I'll suck your dick. And I was like, look, Nick, we don't have to go that far. You know, if
He
it
really wanted me to suck his dick. He drove 30 hours.
I'm still waiting, man. You know what is get my
I'm disappointed when it's not coming.
get my British blowjob. You know what's going on, man? I'm waiting. We got how long? We got 3 more days here.
You're drunk enough and think someone else is doing it.
You in my hotel room right now. Let's get this over with. Hey, man, you want to watch?
I'm not.
He's ready to speed back to Slovenia right now. He's running back right now as we speak. He's jumped out the window. I remember.
Please take me with you.
It's so funny because you've been cracking me up all night. We're walking up to the hotel and I was like, "That's my building right there." I'm telling this to Al, and Al is looking at the building. He's like, "I hope that's not your building." I'm like, "Why not?" He's like, "I hate tall buildings." I was like, "Well, I'm on the 10th floor." He's like, "I'm gonna get up there and look out the window and force myself to stay up there." But are you okay right now?
No, yeah, I'm cool.
Okay? I don't want you fucking freaking out or anything.
No, don't worry.
No, but I said I'd show up here and. My point is, did you ever think that 2 years ago, I mean, you're talking about I'd never see you again. Did you ever think 2 years ago that I would, like, be hanging out with you in Croatia, of all places?
No, I mean, in fact, like, it was after the first spill party, I saw you, like, 2 or 3 months later. And then again and again. So it just became, like, a regular thing. But, like, now that in Croatia, one of the most random places, like, in Europe. So...
Yeah, and it freaks me out that I've been here twice. like it's like the second time. I mean, of all places, you came back to a place that I've been before with another spill member just randomly. Yeah. So yeah, it's cool, people.
And a lot has happened within 2 years of kind of like spill.
A lot has happened. I mean, really, within 2 years, I've made several friends in London. And like people that I see over and over again within 2 years, and the same looks to be happening to, like you say, of all places, Croatia. So I guess the point of the story here is, I'm starting to call these like my K. Coolman invasions. You know, it's just like if anybody is in any country that you have at least 6 people that want to hang out. As you can see, we'll go around the world for 6 people. I'm willing to. I like to travel, and I'd like to. I'd like to go someplace and hang out with people if there's more people to do that with.
Well, the New Yorkers definitely wished you missed your flight to Croatia. From what I heard.
God, it was so freaking annoying when you were driving and when Metal Virgin, kudos by the way to Metal Virgin because that was awesome what she did. She had that podcast live broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so fucking annoying listening to all the people spamming, just stay in New York. If you're going to drive past this country, you're going to stop by for a cup of coffee. No, god damn it, shut up and let me drive, man.
Yeah, it's like, fucking get here. I mean, like, there was some people's like, hey, if you're going to Croatia, drive your way to Poland. I was like,
Poland? How the fuck am I going to drive my way to Poland, god damn it? Drive to Poland, okay, shit.
Like, why don't you make your way to Siberia while you're at?
Apparently, I got the only flying car out there. Sure, I can make it over to fucking Poland. No, it's like I said, man. This is special. This really is. I know we're all drunk right now. It really, people, we've been drinking all night, and we came in. But I felt like I should give you an update, and I really want you to like hear testimonies from. Well, you've heard Nick before. Fucking Nick works for the site. Man, you got to stop introducing me to people as your boss.
What? Because my friend's like, so how do you know this American? I was like, his friend's like, yeah, but how? Like, how? Where did you meet him? And I was like, well, it's kind of hard to explain that about Spill, so just go, he's my boss. You know.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess you know,
my boss. So.
If you break it down, then yes. But you put me on the spot. I don't know why. I just never thought of being introduced to somebody's boss. I don't even, the people who even work for me. I don't. They say like Metal Virgin. Like she says whenever I call up, she's like, "Hey, boss." Just like, yeah, she's like, "Hey, boss, how are you?" Boss sound. You know what? Boss sounds like somebody who's an asshole. It sounds like sounds like I'm the guy who should be coming in the room like, "Get back to work, Nick."
Well, okay, if I could say he's the governor. How about that?
No, okay, go call me boss. I don't. Hey,
He's the Gav. All right.
hey, it's the governor.
Governor.
Hello, governor. If you say it like that, that'll be cool.
Hello, governor.
Hello, governor. Hello. You do a pretty good accent right there.
That's a very good co-host impression of a British.
Actually,
Watching the boats go
good boy. Well, but man, I've had a great time. I just want to thank you guys for doing it. But the whole thing, I just thought you'd introduce me as your friend because technically I've hired you to work on the site, and because a lot of people are pissed about that. But
When he was introducing you to his cousin Vanya,
Yeah.
he said that you are his friend/boss. So
I heard that, and I was just like, how come I just can't be a friend? I don't know. I've never been used to that term boss before, so I guess I can get used to it. So if you want to introduce me like that, it's fine. But I'm not taking offense to it. It just caught me off guard. That's all.
I've known you as my friend for more years than
Exactly.
So only very recently I started working for you guys.
Yes, that's true. And you've done very well, by the way. I don't care what anybody says. I've gone to, there are people out there, Nick, who believe you and I are fucking for some reason.
Including my stepdad.
I love that. His stepdad really did think I was trying to rape him. His dad thought I was trying to have some sort of sexual relationship with him. And you can't even tell me different. Your dad was suspicious like that, wasn't he? Now, either he thought one of two things. Your stepdad thought that either you and I, you had some secret gay love affair going on and he was trying to get to the bottom of it, or he thought that I was really targeting you for my next gay conquest. Did he not?
Well,
I mean, they invited me. Your mom invited me over for dinner. She cooked a wonderful meal. Your dad sat down with me and poured a drink, but I know he was trying to get me drunk so I could just say, oh, them tight buttocks on your stepson.
Okay, look at it from his point of view, okay? You have a nice middle-class white family who, are very, very English and posh.
And I find that very hot.
Yeah, and then you find out your stepson has been spending an awful lot of time with an American black man in Texas, and then he brings him over to dinner, and he's like, what is going on here?
Even though he didn't say that, the way he just looked, he was interrogating me. Al, I wish you could have been there. He just sat down and interrogated me. Because he poured that drink and just sat down and fucking stared at me the whole time. He's like, so what do you do?
This bollocks Welsh whiskey for ages. No, there's something to what he's talking about.
No, it's like what he meant by this bollock Welsh whiskey meant it's strong as shit and it's a truth elixir. I'm about to find out what the fuck you're doing, my stepson, you son of a bitch. Because he was staring at me the whole time, just like.
So, Rory, what type of women do you like?
Women.
Well.
Those things with breasts.
And I would have told him, I said, well, you're divorcing your wife right here, right? I'd like her. You through with that? Okay, I'm messing. Your mom's not gonna listen to this, right?
Definitely not now.
No.
Haven't listened to it.
Yeah, I was catching. That was the other weird thing. I knew what was going on. I just knew because I don't want to put your business out there, but your stepdad was on the brink of divorcing your mom at the time, and I was just kind of like, so why are you so interested in me now? And I knew that he just wanted to know. Your stepdad was thinking, before I get out of this situation, I just got to know. I just have to know. Is Nick gay? Because I've wondered for a while. Yeah.
Did he actually ask you that?
No, he didn't know. I know. Maybe that's what he wanted to do. Maybe he wanted to get me drunk and pull me around the corner. He just went like, "Come on, all right, for real. Is Nick giving up the dick?" Okay, I just need to know. You looking at the mic like it's a dick right now. No, are you mad? Should I not bring this up? Should I?
Well, Corey, should we announce it right here, right now, that we're gay lovers?
Yes, which might as well come on out. Yes, people, the reason why I have been giving Nick so many favors, the reason why people think that I love Nick so much is because I do. Okay? No, it's been weird. It's been the weirdest fucking thing. People either think look at Nick like, I don't know what it is with you, Nick. People think that I either like.
I think it's because I'm just a Spill member, like they are, and then suddenly I just became. Then suddenly I'm just hired. I'm not like a professional like Jason or Kevin or like.
Get out of here.
Shut the fuck up right there with that shit.
It's been weird, man, because people have thought like, okay, people don't think about gay, but people think like I just have like I see you as like, oh, my new best buddy. Oh, I like this guy more than I like anybody else. And people are really offended and jealous by that. And I don't know where it's even coming from, because nobody got jealous of Metal Virgin when I hired her to do something, or Fungus Monkey when I hired them to do anything, but you just rub people the wrong way. I don't know why. People,
Because I'm British.
is that what it
I'm
is?
just going to say, yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. I have no idea.
People are racist against Brits.
Can I ask you something though?
By the way, sorry, just to all the haters, Nick is a very, very, very nice guy. So fuck you.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Aliash.
I gotta ask you, if I wasn't black, would your dad be questioning me like that?
No, man, he'd be like, like, welcome you to the family. My stepdad said, okay, so his manservant's here. Where is...
I know. I come in, he's right. The broom is in the closet right there. The scrub of the toilet is upstairs. Please get to work as soon as you can. I like your black ass out of my house as soon as possible.
I like Nick's father's accent.
It is kind of very low. His dad is like, his dad has sort of that British drag to it. Like he's like, good evening. This is a good Welsh whiskey here. Please sit down and have some. Yeah. His dad's almost like Sean Connery almost.
Church.
Yeah. No. I liked your stepdad. He was cool. And your mom, and I think your mom's gonna like take us out to dinner on Monday, right?
Yeah. I have no idea what she's planning, but it should be good.
No. It's been fun. I like to get your opinion on things there, Al. You've been all gung ho to come and do this podcast. You hardly said any fucking words, man. What's going?
Well, just don't want to cut in your.
No. Please, this is your time.
This is your time.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
There's not much to say. I mean, what you want to talk about the first day when we got here?
Yeah, let's talk about what happened when we got here and started hanging out, because you got here and.
So, well, basically what happened was on the podcast, Corey announced that he was going to be in Croatia, in Zagreb, and I just figured that was going to be a perfect opportunity for me to meet you. And then there was some time when people just didn't know how to reach you. Well, and then Metal Virgin said, well, you said it on a live podcast that that we can give you an email with our phone numbers and that you're going to call us. But,
yeah.
So I did that, and he did call me, but after the 30-hour drive and everything. Once you came to Croatia, you gave me a call straight away, I think, yeah?
Yeah, look at that. I even called people. Like,
yes. That surprised me. It surprised me so much that I actually forgot how to speak English for a minute. It was like a hidden number, but one of my friends tends to call me from a hidden number sometimes, and it was like a hidden number, so I thought it was him, and I was like, prosim. He was like, yeah, is this...
I thought you said broham. Like, what?
Is this Dancor? And I was like, well, yeah, I guess. I mean, hi. Oh, cool.
You don't know?
And I was like, how are you doing? Well, anyway, long story short, we decided that... That was on the same day that I actually came to Zagreb.
Yes.
I drove with my car, so it was a little like an hour and a half drive. Well, anyway, I came here, and first of all, I was waiting for your ass. Like,
he's always late with his case of KCT.
Well, keep in mind, here's the deal. That night, when that's the night I just got in. I just got into Croatia, that's the day I got in. So I got in around 2:00. I had some work to do. I got in touch with you. I got in touch with Nick. I told Nick, like, okay, we're gonna meet at the. I've been saying this in all the podcasts and all the blogs. We're going to meet at the big-ass statue with the big-ass horse with the big-ass guy on top of it. And
I think it's a sword.
And he has a big-ass sword. And for whatever that's worth. And so I was...
Compensating for something?
I think that horse has a big-ass dick hanging down, too, if you look at it the right way. That horse got a big sword, too. But so... I said I'm going to take a nap before I go out there for about 3 hours, because I'm wiped out and I need to be, have a little rest before I go there. And I was so tired that I did that thing of dreaming when I hear sounds, and my alarm went off, and I woke up and apparently it mingled in with whatever I was dreaming, and I just shut it off and didn't even realize I did that. And it rang again, and niggas just like, man, I'm waiting out here by the fucking statue with the horse with the big ass dick waiting on you. So
And you were like, oh, really? I'm like, you're asleep, aren't you?
and I was just like,
I'll get
yeah, I couldn't lie. I was just like, nah, man, I'm trying to get my shoes. Yeah, man, I'm asleep. And so, yeah, so I got out there a little late. So I was rushing because niggas always used to waiting on me. I know he'd be there, but I was like, he doesn't know how to get a hold of me or anything. Dan Cord doesn't know what my number is, so I better try to rush out there. And sure enough, I got it. And I stopped to myself and I started thinking, you know what? I'm the only black man in Croatia. I don't have nothing to worry about. I'm not gonna be that hard to find. And sure enough, I got off the train for where the statue is, and there was one guy sitting in the middle of this crowd, and he just waved, and I waved back at you too. If you notice, now when I waved back at you, did you notice that I looked back to make sure, like, shit, did he wave at this person behind me?
No, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I was like, shit, I hope this isn't somebody waving at somebody else. But no, it was you.
Yes, it was me.
Yeah, we had a good time that night. We went and
Awesome.
you brought me chocolate, which was great. Now I haven't had the sweets yet that you work for.
Do you still have that bag?
No, I ate the chocolate already.
No, because you had the bag of chocolates and you kept leaving it at every single place we were at. You're like, oh shit, man, I gotta go back.